Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. And we are going to be using Fabio Quartararo's Yamaha, well, not quite, but almost, the YZR R1M, right here in Phillip Island. Big thank you to Sergio23 for making this fantastic livery. Goodness me, what happened to Anthony Weston ahead of us? As he just got launched off his motorcycle there, right in the start, going into the Doon corner. No idea what happened to the person in 12th place right now in his home circuit. But yeah, big thanks to Sergio for making this livery. He's certainly done it justice right here in Ride 4. So after that moment at the start of this one, we've got a bit of a mountain to climb. It's not too much, 2.5 seconds it is to Fabrice Blanchett, who is leading the Grand Prix as of yet, but we're going to try and take over from Marcus Steppen and hopefully up on the inside of Jay Ramsey as well, and also another one up on the inside of the Canadian as we go into the Miller corner. So now it's time to chase down the next 6 or 7 riders. Nathan Hammer there, the Swiss rider, and Zhang Ji also on the right hand side. Not too concerned about the 120% difficulty AI, they just don't give enough of a challenge. It's the main criticism I have for Ride 4, and it will always be the same. The AI is just not competitive enough. Certainly try and make it interesting, of course, by using different tyre combinations. Like this one, I think we went for the soft option front and rear. Don't actually recall now as a matter of fact, but Ricardo Tavares, Quadros and Flynn Otto ahead of us are certainly going to meet their match as we bring on the power after coming out of the 12th corner and then bringing on the straight for the Phillip Island and then going into the Mick Doohan corner. So I'm going to be steady somewhat, but look at the speed from the R1M. It's absolutely flying. We'll go into turn 1, probably around the outside of the Brazilian. Look at him getting a bit squirmish on the brakes. Of course, if you're still enjoying this content by now, be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing as well. It certainly helps out the channel and it keeps you up to date with plenty more DrAce content. So coming out of the southern loop, a little bit eager on the acceleration there. I'm taking my time. May look like we're charging, but I'm sort of just relaxing at this stage because I know if I really begin to push, we'll catch them up within probably half a lap. And I'm not saying that's because, oh, I'm an absolutely amazing player. I'm just more so referring to the fact that, well, the AI is not very competitive. Not like we've had in MotoGP 22 recently. With using power setting 1, things have been much more entertaining and interesting. Not playing Ride 4. It's not a game I've been playing much of recently. Of course, we've been doing the DrAce British Superbike Championship on the Mondays, which has been absolutely fantastic. And of course, by now, you would have watched yesterday's stream. So if you didn't watch yesterday's stream, be sure to check it out when you get the chance. So we slip up the inside into the turn 10 into the MG corner. Weather conditions variable at the moment, so as you can see, weather has dipped a little bit. It's got a bit darker somewhat as the front and rear is getting a bit warm here in Phillip Island. You have to be careful with the tyres here in Phillip Island. It does get rather warm. Of course, being in Melbourne, it certainly is going to get warm in the hotter times of the day. But across the line, flying past Phoenix Trujillo there for second. We now are in pursuit of Fabrice Blanchett. Goodness me. We had the exact same moment into the turn 1 there. A little bit of a dip, a little bit of a movement was enough to send a few shivers up our spines. A French lady ahead of us, or apparently a Frenchman. Fabrice, I'm not sure if that's the French person. That'll do for me. Is that a Hayabusa? It absolutely is. We're going to be attacking the Hayabusa going into the Miller corner, formerly known as the Honda corner, of course, the number 60. Pretty good effort there to hold on to the position into turn 4, but the change of direction into turn 5 and then into Siberia. I think that's it. On lap 3 of 5, we've gone from dead last to already ahead and already quite pushing quite nicely there. A lot of quites in one sentence there as we just get a bit eager on the acceleration. I'm not running any traction control with the R1M right now. Probably should have considered maybe upping it to 1. For bikes like these, it's probably a good idea to have at least traction control of 1. Anti-wheelie I left on 2 or 1 as well. I find that going without anti-wheelie after playing MotoGP is difficult here in Ride 4. I used to be able to do nothing but anti-wheelie 0, but don't have the sort of gentle touch I once did. But bringing on the power, we are 6, 7, almost 8 tenths of a second clear from the French person behind. So the French rider behind in second has got to really sink their teeth into these laps now and get back at us. So the temperature has increased once more. And of course the sun is shining once again, so into the southern loop for the 4th time of asking. Looks to be pretty comfortable stuff for most. In fact, the Hayabusa has been beaten Hayabusa's now dropped to third as Phoenix Truyo. We didn't actually quite see what bike the American was using, but they're up into second now. So firm on the brakes with the Alpine Stars boot going out for the fourth corner. The Miller corner is certainly an enjoyable corner to take here in Melbourne. So now into Siberia, keeping it in nice and tight. Slowly bringing on the power, somewhat eager. But look at that, 0.5 of a second we're up by. It's going to be a 1:26.4 if we keep it on it. If we keep our powder dry, should be setting a good lap time here. So into Lukey Heights, one of my favourite parts of Ride 4 corners. Certainly a magnificent corner, especially going into the drop here for turn 10. A little bit deep this time around, as a matter of fact. So not quite how we would have wanted to go into turn 10. But looking at those tyres, they are getting rather warm. I think we might have ran the double softs. Could very well be. Not really a smart decision to do that in Phillip Island, so I guess adds to the entertainment and the excitement of Phillip Island. So across the line we will go. It is... Oh! It's exact same lap time. It is identical to the previous best lap time from earlier on. A 1:26.901. You can't get better consistency than that, ladies and gentlemen. On the penultimate lap, a 1:26.901. Brilliant stuff. And of course, guys, if you want to see a better look at the Fabio Quartararo 2023 livery, then stick around to the end of this video because I'll give you a big swirl around, a big twirl around to the bike so you can see what the livery looks like. So they've just done a great job of replicating the new Yamaha team. Right here in Ride 4, of course, using the R1M. Close enough to the M1, I guess, but it's not quite there. But of course, doing what he can, what he does best in Ride 4, and that's creating liveries, putting them into the game, making them feel special in this fantastic game. So into Lukey Heights then for the final time of asking. This has certainly flown by for me. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's been a lot of fun to do, and I still think we can actually better the 1:26.901. It'd be incredible if we got a third lap, but I don't think we'll really see it, because as we cross the line it will be the end of the race. So into the left hand side, 7% on the rear. That very well might be a soft option if it's down to 7%, but a charging now down the straight and across the line. We are victorious once again. So guys, pretty impressive stuff. We'll have a brief look at the breakdown of the laps, and then we will get straight into the twirl, the swirl, whatever you want to call it, around Fabio Quartararo's M1, or at least R1M. We did use the soft tyres there, 2 seconds quicker than the rivals. So there you go then, guys. There it is in its finest form. If you want to download this, then check it out on PC. And upon that note, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to Sergio for making this livery, and I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and consider becoming a member for priority comment replies and a few perks as well. Thanks for watching, and ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.